have to just trust in God and believe God. We got to believe Him with all our passion. Just believe it. I know it's not going to be like this always. And God, He said He will provide. He said He will not suffer us to the righteous to be forsaken and His seed begging bread. That's what God said. And we got to take God at His word because I don't know nothing else that we can do other than trust God.
Right.
And believe and just believe that it's never going to get so bad that God is going to forsake us.
Right.
He said He will never forsake us or leave us. Those
are the words that brought me through.
And He said, them that keep their mind on Him shall be in perfect peace.
Right.
And I believe, I just believe God, even though I'm going through them, but I know it's not going to last always.
No.
You know, and you just have to trust God and believe.
Yeah, Phyllis was a lifeline for me when I was in Florida. Phyllis, I didn't know how I was gonna make it.
Yeah.
There was days when we would talk, and I couldn't even say 2 words without crying. Remember that?
Yeah.
And you kept telling me, one day you will have that peace.
Yeah.
It'll overcome you. You'll have that perfect, that sweet, perfect peace.
Yeah,
and I used to repeat that.
Go through, yeah.
I used to repeat it all day, every day.
Yeah.
Because the church was acting up.
Yeah.
The devil, he was acting up.
That's where you find him more, is in the church. In the church.
It was amazing. You kept saying, you get back up here as soon as you can, Fatima. You remember that?
Yeah.
As soon as my lease was over, we were out of there.
Sometimes you got to make a move, you know. But sometimes we got to let God lead us and guide us.
Yes.
And, you know, we got to learn how to trust and depend on God because ain't nothing else that we can depend. You certainly can't depend on man because He said the flesh will fail.
Right.
And the man is the flesh. Unless he in God, he's the flesh. So we got to learn how to trust and depend on Him. So,
but I felt
I've learned that over the years when I had to raise all my kids by myself, no help. Oh, but nobody don't know. I don't even talk about it because nobody don't realize what I went through with raising up all these kids by myself. No help whatsoever. And I been through it. But I said it had to be God that kept me all these years because I didn't give up.
Right.
I said, these are my kids. They didn't ask to come here. And I did everything I could for my kids.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, that's just the way it is.
And
I always prayed and asked the Lord to let me live until my kids get grown up to take care of themselves. I didn't want to leave there's a lot of people dying with their kids so young you don't know, they don't have them in foster homes and stuff. But I asked the Lord, let me live to see all my kids get grown. So if He take me and when they're grown, then they know how to take care of themselves.
Right.
You know, I prayed that prayer, and God did just that. He kept me. So now, if when He does take me now, they'll all be grown and know how to take care of themselves. They're all grown.
Well, you're not going nowhere until He's ready.
And that's what I know. That's what I know.
We need you. Our Phyllis was such a lifeline for me. I tell you, I love her to death. We would get on the phone. That was like the highlight of my week. I didn't want to call you every day. Like, she gonna tell me, Tiva, stop calling me so much. But we would laugh, we would cry, we would have some good conversations on the phone, Phyllis.
Sometimes I'd be hurting, my big back be hurting, my knees hurting, creeping along trying to make it. And everybody else said, well, you so good. I don't want to be sitting around feeling sorry for myself and, you know, act like I'm really dying or something. And everybody come to see me, they say, well, you look good. You look, they wasn't expecting it. They say, you look so good. I don't see why I look so good, but they were saying, I can't believe that you sick. I said, well, I'm not really. I had to explain to them, you know, that I wasn't dying sick or had, you know, nothing like that, but they were just expecting to see me looking a bit different than what I was looking.
But, you know, hopefully you can get your Bible study going again. That would be nice. We would come for that. I'd drive here for that. You should talk to somebody and see if you can get that going again.
Yeah.
Will they come? They just come on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, but they don't come then. I told you about
wait a minute. We're 2 or 3. You could teach us.
Yeah.
We'll come. We'll be your students.
And when he would come over, and they bring the Sunday school books that we was using in church, and they would bring them over here, and you'd go over the subject for the Sunday's lesson. So I would teach the Sunday school lesson for Sunday.
Okay.
So when he went to church, he would know what to do because.
You did the background work for him, right?
And so now he goes telling me, say, "Oh Lord, I want you to come back and get in your place, cause you a teacher. God wants you to come back and get in your place." Man, he done left the church.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about.
Yeah,
the other day.
he don't even call no more. He done left the church now.
Well,
So he having Bible study in his home and say when he get enough people.
Well, what you
Come
can
and he
tell
want
them,
to get him a building.
you can let them know. Oh, I have 2 new students. I want you all to come join us. That's what you should tell them, Phyllis.
But he having it in his house now.
Hmm?
He having it at his house, Bible study in his house now.
Well, they could come over here every now and then.
And he got his mother-in-law. She left, and his daughter. She